We are the Upnlive Show team. We are here every Tuesday between 9 and 11, and we are sponsored by Shish Prince. We're usually in TGM Radio UK studio. However, I don't know the lockdown thing set in the UK right now. So we have to work with the times and work with what is happening at the moment. Guys, how are you? How are you weekends?
Why not say it good? Maybe I can't even ask Dragon who are going in the street. Street now they never go.
Yo, because right now every day is a weekend.
Yeah, I understand. Every day is a weekend. But a lot has been happening though, even though the place not per se. Shall we start with last Thursday?
Yeah, it's a whole heap of things are going.
Whole heap of things still are going, yes.
Yeah. So let's just shout out the organizers of UK's Versuz that happened last Thursday. So we want to shout out Starpoint Entertainment, DJ English Fire, No Jing Bang, RDH TV, Tear Boss, and Shanty Force. They made a historic event happen last week with our first UK Versuz, and trust me, everybody was entertained. I mean, the artists them forward and them shell it.
Yeah.
Obviously, persons knowing what must probably interpreted what a Versuz is instead of what a clash is. But the artists were both professional. They were friendly because it was just music. So a huge shout out to Shanty Force and Tear Boss for what they did last Thursday. That's how it should be. Unity. Unity.
Hold on there.
Where do drinks
Dragon,
fire?
me look a sponsor.
Ratty.
Dragon attack to Dragon, me look a sponsor. See there.
All right, boss. Public service announcement.
Yeah, public service. Yeah, continue. Sorry about that.
Okay. Right. So that happened last Thursday. What were your thoughts on that, by the way? One of you.
As a small part that I get to watch because my situation going.
No, but based on the small part that you watched, what's your opinion?
As I said, I like the unity because as I said, unity is strength, and what people don't understand, this is not about who bother from who no bother. It's a thing where we are trying to create the unity. We are trying to put the genre out there more. We make people understand it. It's It's not just what people highlight it to be. It's more than what people highlight it to be, basically.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Dragon,
so, the unity me like out there.
Well, so Dragon, the event from the start till the finish, and I think the event was well put together and the artists deliver properly. And the show go on good, and as what I'm saying, it's about the artists showcase their talent because the UK music industry really need this side of it.
Definitely.
A lot of people was expecting a all-out clash like his thing.
Yeah, but bad man don't.
Obviously, but they know say it's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be a Versuz type clash where a man come showcase some talent, and in the latter part of the clash, it kind of go for like rhyme for rhyme and bar for bar and that, and I really enjoy that part, and that part shows say with the two artists where they put up to compete with each other. They are two talented artists, and it shows you different side of each of them, because I think that me know I see it, and anybody will watch it clearly to say when it come on to certain aspect of the show, this artist is stronger at this thing than that artist. So as much as some people are say, yo, this artist here better than this artist here when it wasn't a clash, because you have some to me, if I should get on my scorecard and score it, it's a level pegging.
Okay.
It's evenly matched, because I don't know when you come on for talk.
You know, filter nothing.
It's evenly matched, and me feel like say yo. This is the bar. This is the bar for.
So the bar has been
set. Bar has been set, and You know, take no look a short man for jump over the bar there, you know, and a burglar for boom fence or no ninja. The bar set well high.
The pole, this is what they use.
You wanna get crowbar and dig it down. A crowbar. You wanna get one of that and dig. Yo, Jaja.
They use the pole and go over the bar.
Yeah, it matter about man. The high jump business.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah,
but
yo. But me have to talk about that aspect after the show now. So after the show.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go on and keep, because you know everybody talk about the show during the weekend, so
we
don't really want to talk too much about it. But I just the whole heap of after effect after the show them, like when the drunk them fly down. When you ever see like when animal dead and the meat stink and the vouchers them fly down, and everybody talk about this and talk about that. Yo, you know look good, and may I tell a lot of these people who are doing this thing, it's time for them to stop try tear down each other. And try to work together to make the industry a better place.
This was expected, my friend. This was expected. Let me tell you.
But over the weekend, fire Q.
Situation change, Dragon, but people don't change, brother.
But shot been firing. Like even people who is not involved in this, like people just take out this opportunity to say, all right.
People that are not involved in it are gonna speak more than who are involved in it. Okay?
Sometimes those persons have the most.
All right, what if I tell you, say, most of the people we probably talking right now probably didn't even go on the live to see what happened.
Or if they did
they probably just take my hearsay or that man hearsay.
Yeah. But it wasn't
go over there.
Support of the event.
All right. Let me tell you this. No, enough of them go over there, then watch it, and they will do this to it, but in truth and in fact, they are not supporting. They just go over there for fast. Because
that's what I'm saying.
I may talk about a lot of them who claim say they are major industry players and they have a big stake in a dancehall in UK. Me can honestly say some of them not doing nothing. They're not doing no work to improve our industry in terms of UK and what dancehall is. They are more to tear down, man, because remember when we road it open, a lot of them did, what you call it, they pant top farm, and them not take that time out to invest it back in the industry that is their bread and butter, or their leisure activity.
Are you speaking about artists or DJs or both?
No, I'm speaking about artists, DJs, promoters, and all the vouchers them what fly down and try to decipher the whole verses and put in for them 2 cents what them think is wrong. Everybody's talking about what is wrong. What is the solution? How can we make this better to more people? Remember I got 600, I don't know. How can next time we have 2,000, 3,000 people on it?
We want to grow.
How can we do that? Nobody come up with this solution or try to fix everything. Everybody is tearing down people, and then it spill over to Stylo G name get involved in a one way. I mean, like, yo, bro, but Stylo G wasn't really involved in this, and like, no disrespect to Stylo G, but no. Anyway, I'm put it this way: no disrespect to any artist whose name I'm calling. I'm just gonna call your name as a reference to make my point. All right. For instance, in the UK, when I just come to this country here, Stylo G wasn't a big artist. He was an upcoming artist in the UK. He has his name, but he wasn't a big deal. All right. He was flirting a bit with what you call it, the English scene, the English dancehall, because a lot of people is saying it's one dancehall. No, it's not one dancehall in England. It's two dancehall. And why it is two dancehall? Let me explain why. Because the older generations of the dance goers and selectors and promoter, they kind of keep their circle in this circle, so the younger generation don't get a chance. So they have to go outside of the box and start them one, right? That's why you have some of the dancehall man, them like when Big Zeeks and some other man that link up. Remember them they really link up with the dancehall man them till after, you know. Some of them link, but them never is a regular patron to some of the part them. And only no one lie we tell.
That's what I was gonna say earlier, Dragon.
Moving forward now. Hold on for you, I want to explain this.
Just
clear.
forward, brother.
Yeah.
I
want to explain this clearly as how I can. Seeing? So now, them the likes up. Remember when Stylo G, they have a song saying, Kawe ya yadi, we smoke. Remember that song wasn't targeted for the dancehall scene. and them then I give him no play in a dancehall. See? When and me them I mention a bag of thing and over the weekend and I decipher things. And them still not get the right justice and me know they have in a long time, you know. But because I'm a man, me listen a lot and me look a lot, them not call Dan Andre name and I say who me get and who this. And to be true to in fact, Dan Andre and the same brain tear Spooky, they do a lot for this culture in terms of people start look at England dancehall scene not as a joke.
What if I told you those were the two names I heard when I just came here?
All right, and Brain Tear of the song Earth It Up. Then Stylo G, when Stylo G get this song is a real break when him have just touched down at the airport, right? But just explain something.
Yeah.
Remember when I talk about Stylo G, I just explain something to get to the point where I get to, right? So when him get the dust touch down to the airport, it's a big song. And it hot and nice. And Jamaican people are gravitate to it and in hot. Then him likes Boomson. Get the remix with Nicky and Cartel. Bust up all up at Jamaica now. Him get few more hits after that. Stylo go on Stylo. Cement in place in the business, right? But like so now, and the rest of the UK artists them, they over here and I wonder what them can do. And you hear a whole heap of controversy with Stylo, and a whole heap of this and a whole heap of that. No disrespect to no other artists, but from Stylo G, it's a song, the closest thing we bust in dancehall, or one of the song over here. Otherwise, from that, we have the biggest numbers. One of the man when I get no ratings, and a super nitro song.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. The TikTok song is one of the biggest songs from Stylo G. Some song will get the most numbers and being accepted worldwide, like in Jamaica, America, and rare in the dance scene. And them still not give him no respect because you know what? Maybe he's not a Jamaican artist, or he's not in the hardcore A-class dancehall. Remember, him in a different side, no, cause remember two side of dancehall, no, cause remember you have the youth when them J-Caz and them and the couple of little man them over that side, they do some big move. The younger side of dancehall, them not get no look in because most of the man them wear cuss and I do this and I do that. Them not give them no look in and when me like now, the whole of the young people I'm link up, me talk from young selector to young artists, everybody's linking. So we have that connection between the verses and everything now. Is Shanty force them and the Brain Tear them and the younger artists them link and make dancehall become one and not two different entity. So when you do have some people are the vultures them as what we call them, I come and I decipher the thing and I say yo, they go against each other and try to tear down the show. No. You know right. We try family to plan and say yo, Jano, me try call English Fire Star Point. Whoever have them number and do like the bumps and say yo dog. See me can run some idea by them and say, yo dog, you know you can try after that thing and me could see if we can get that something out. Or a man jump on you and say, yo, me try help you support this in our way. I will try to get the thing global because really in truth, we have any international DJ from England.
No one, we've been saying this for a really long time.
I said this for 2 years now. We don't have any.
We've been saying this for a really long time, right?
We don't have no name brand DJ we can left outside of UK and go represent America or Jamaica way. The whole of Jamaica, the whole of America know why. Because we always a fight against one another. And this I'm putting most of this blame on the older one them. And I say all of them.
Some of them.
Most of them because a lot of the old one them have good intention, but the majority is just fucked up in our way. You had to curve. And want to stop.
And the thing about it is this particular topic about the whole supporting and from the younger generation to the older folk, we've been speaking about this for a really long time. We can speak and speak and speak and speak and speak about it, but until action is taken and until people unite and come together and think about the longevity and the preservation of our culture, we're only going to be talking forever. And a bag of talking with no action.
Enough for them to be shame too. You know why enough for them to be shame? Because them say a whole heap of artists who come in the business after, or them never have no respect for them name and can do some things where they can't do. And you know what? Because of hard work. All right. When I say this, I don't mean no disrespect. I took is not the most lyrical artist in the UK. But he's hardworking and he's learning every time he do a song. I took it is doing it better and better. And I took it even approach anybody are doing business.
Right.
It might be
Dragon,
being
if
it
we go
you
on
one of them
I
man there you have so much young talent who come up in UK where can say, yeah, me like them work ethics, me like them energy, me like how them do business, and I interfere with dancehall, our homegrown talent, and I'm feel proud to be even a little part of the journey.
Yeah, because we need to do our part as well. And back to the point, I hope that the younger may I say younger generation, but the persons who are in that sector now continue to learn from what was not being done by the older
from
folk.
them time. Yeah.
Them time there, and learn from the things that they did not do or what they can improve on, and just move forward, because as we said, this is serving our culture, this is preserving our product and making it a longevity thing.
That's true still. And entrance boss have him show up on a Sunday, and have you somebody over there talk Upnlive did over there, and various different other guests come over there, come give them 2 cents in terms of what them think how the dance all are going. Most of the people come over to talk some things. It was really negative in our way towards when I say, yo, Jaja.
Negative in terms of what?
In terms of how they see things and how they look at each other as co-workers.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
It's like it's no unity, and like me I tell the man them say, yo, this is the time when we need to sit down and formulate a plan to say, yo, we in a lockdown for what? Roughly a year, no dance.
Nearly a year now.
We should have formulated a plan long time. But we have a plan, have a little discussion. I want to say, yo, how we take on the road, how we put market dancehall to the people them, so we can get the nice venue them and the nice club them. We say, how much time we've been saying this? We say this to Andrew Fresh. We say it to World Boss Lizard. We say it to Squiddly them. We say it to a lot of people, and we try to get the word out. And remember, we can't do it by ourselves, and we don't want to take on nothing on ourselves. As what them say is a community raise a child.
Right.
And what I'm saying to you, remember, let me say something. Let me say something before you finish. As me say, when I come and learn a whole lead. See? Because you could have like Jesus, you could have clean like in police record.
Yeah.
If me don't know you, me not book you. I just saw me say things to you over here. So.
Wait, that's how you see it personally, or that's how you see it happening?
That's how I came
but for you, it don't even have nothing to do with
booking. But hold on. What me I talk about now with the unity situation now?
Yeah.
We might start do the thing right and make the right move them. But it's not us, the promoters or the DJ, that are causing the problem. It's the patrons. And them come at the thing, come mash up the venue and mash up the thing.
No.
So
it all starts from bad promotion and all them set them thing.
I do agree with
because certain events, certain things don't happen.
I'm not talking of a past experience and what I've seen. I'm just I shed some light on what I've seen. Basically. I'm not saying that's everything or the whole 9 yards. I'm just telling you of what I've seen. Basically. So that is view me have of it, basically.
Right. And it still goes back to upcoming promoters, upcoming DJs, upcoming artists, just to communicate with those who have been in the industry, learn information. We spoke about music business a couple weeks ago with Bugle.
Pride that kills them still. Some of them feel like them bigger than pride that kills them for them. Some of them feel like them bigger than the thing.
True, but pride isn't going to get us anywhere. We have to learn.
Feel like them bigger than the thing.
Right, we have to learn. Persons have been in the industry for a while, for years upon years. They've mastered certain aspects. So all we have to communicate. That is one thing that is going to assist you and I and everybody else with moving forward. Open communication, being open to the fact that, listen, I'm not really versed on this aspect of it. I mean, how is it that you do this, or me can learn this? You understand me? I say, that's for the pride.
Can I get an next input? You know
more
what
minutes.
I think. You know what I think. I think a lot of these DJs, promoters, even artists are fearful of losing the little spot they have. As an entertainer, if you have your craft, listen. If you have your craft, use your craft. What work for you don't work for me. You understand what I say? So if you teach me something, a rope or something with me not the right, it not gonna affect you. It might put me a bit higher, yes, but it should not affect you because your craft is different from my craft.
Let me respond to that in a second. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we totally get what
So
you're
go
saying.
on,
You
cause
see,
we time I
in
run out. So go on.
in what you're saying about people fearful, I don't think it's fear, and I don't look upon it in that way.
Mm-hmm.
Me I look at, me don't know. Me come like me step way back and me I look on the bigger picture,
Okay.
and I'm saying most of the people who are who quote unquote have the bigger talk in dancehall in the UK,
Mm-hmm.
they're in the older ages, right?
Yeah,
And
really not
really
young.
and truly, I don't see they doing this for 10 more years. So think about it. In 10 years' time, when dancehall is fucked up and fade out,
Mm-hmm.
dancehall not play anymore in England, we start here trap and play English rap.
Mm-hmm.
Who then gonna want to blame? The younger generations and say, are the younger boy them
Them
do this
fuck
and
it up.
that. But if
Mm-hmm.
we never teach the younger generation the right way or show them, just like how you get teach how to do certain thing when you was growing up, and they come like a culture. Certain thing in our culture, we learn it. If you're
Yo,
in a foreign culture
in
where
the
it's a
day still in
mixing
the
pot,
UK.
where what I call it, over here is a mixing pot. We live next to
Yeah,
everybody. European, Chinese, everybody live here, especially in
straight.
London. So in terms of your culture and your way of life where you live, it's gonna be changed. So if you don't try to instill
Mm-hmm.
the right thing in terms of music, in our culture go, we'll lose it. And if you look at it now for you, perfect example. In dancehall, we are in reggae month,
Mm.
and in dancehall in UK,
Yeah.
there is no space for that for reggae.
Reggae.
Maybe I have one or two reggae songs but really hot get play, but
Mm.
there is no space for reggae. Remember, when you
Real
was
thing,
growing
man.
up, you used to have like from 2 o'clock till certain hours or till 2 o'clock. Yeah,
Mm.
reggae them.
Mm-hmm.
Right
We
now,
said
there's no space
I
for
don't remember
reggae.
who I was
You
telling
have
the other
some
day that.
R&B player, then straight hardball.
Hardcore,
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
that's true.
And
That's true.
this goes by saying, say, yo, the older artists them are the older producers
Yeah,
are
all of DJs.
promoters and rare.
Mm-hmm.
Try share some of the knowledge and to some of the younger folks them, and younger folks, please, if you want to learn something, don't afraid to approach a man, but just do it in the right method. You know what I mean? Go to them
Can
Simple
nice
as.
and calm and
and
respectfully.
that's true. Can we put it this way? Because I don't know if it is a case where persons are afraid to approach people. So I'm throwing it out there now for persons who are on the live with
That's what
us,
I'm saying to you, Rasta. It's pride, man.
producers,
Pride.
artists, whatever the case is. If there are questions that you want us to ask, or if there's something that you want to know and you might not know who to approach, or you're afraid to approach somebody, drop us a message where we will try to do some sort of Q&A sometime soon. We're
We
going to
need to
try
do
and
it.
arrange
I don't
like
care.
that.
I don't
It needs
care
to
an
be
UFA
done.
platform and
Yeah,
UFA.
it needs to be
And
done. It
I
needs to
don't
be
care
done.
an UFA platform. It need to be done, but
Rasta
one
and
need to be
Dragon,
done.
as I
Like we
said
need to have
before,
a
it
sit down and
needs to
have
be
a
done.
talk with most
But
of the
people have so
industry
much
players.
pride, be.
I know,
Big
that's what I'm
man.
It's
saying.
not even that. Or we're gonna fix dancehall in UK. We need to have a sit down with some of the industry players. Like I'm
That's
talking
true.
Yeah, we
about
need to.
DJs, Selector, and Ray. We have a
Everybody
sit
needs to
down.
come together.
We have a big gathering, and then you sieve it out and say he's gonna represent in this respect, because you can't have every selector, every promoter, every DJ there. So you have to go sit
Mm.
down and pick out who
Choose
you want to
right.
go forward for represent. You know. You
Yeah,
get me?
Yeah.
Get
we're-
everything recorded and documented, so when it's all said and done and over, everybody
can be
can go rare go watch it and hear the whatever on, or you can go put your comments underneath whatever and put your 5 cents, and if them see it, maybe you can get read and a question be asked. You see me?
yeah, but
Like
what
them
I'm
must say
saying,
Aquarius and Crazy Ed. Crazy Ed
Yeah.
is a veteran, and Crazy Ed bring across a lot of, we call it, top name selector in the UK.
yeah,
And
and he shares knowledge as well.
well I know him have whole heap of knowledge, but at the end of the day, that's what we are talking about. Him pass on film legacy to
Mm-hmm.
a next
Someone,
generation. We want the next
mm-hmm.
generation to pass it on to this generation, so we can pass it on to somebody else. Because if it don't go like that,
Mm-hmm.
after that generation, I don't eat that for dancehall, no brother.
Yeah, it's going
Aye,
to
brother.
go off to something else. But it still leads me back to the point where
Done,
if
brother.
anybody who is on the live, anybody hearing us, if you want to send us a message to find out information, drop us a message on Instagram or on Facebook, wherever. We will ask the questions,
Simple
and
matter.
we will do our part to assist you with in whatever shape or form or however it is that we can. That is what we're here to do. We're here to
And
support each.
we have put this question
One more
out
minute
there
on this
because
All-Star.
want to
One
put
more
a
minute.
question out there because I know it's been the hot topic of the weekend.
What's
and
that?
UK versus.
Okay.
And I don't feel like it's fair for us as we call it, vloggers or presenters or whatever they wanna call us or whatever. Who do you think next should go up against each
Yeah,
other
that's
or
good.
and versus? Who do you
Well,
think?
actually,
Yeah. I could leave
before
that to
you,
the crowd. We
yeah,
just write one
that's
more right. Who do you
that
think?
platform. But before we even with that, there is. I don't think it's a versus. It's a it's a showcase that's going to be happening. Let me tell you when. It's going to be happening on the 26th of February. So Magnum Fridays, DJ Dio and New Systems present Magnum Fridays Showcase. It's going to start at 6 p.m. and it is going to be featuring DJ Dio and Beanie G. So make sure that you tune in to Magnum Fridays Instagram page for that one.
Yeah.
So that is another showcase of some UK talents, which are, I mean, two
Yeah.
very good artists, we can say as well,
Yep.
DJ Dio and
Yep.
Beanie G.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
As relates to the Starpoint and No Jing Bang platform, we would like to see more of the verses. I would like to see female verses. I would like to see how do I categorize the comical? Because you know there are DJs who are
Yeah.
mostly comical more than Badman. Them
Yeah.
sort
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Some
But
yeah.
we want to see different aspects, different. Forgive me, guys. Different aspects
It's
of
so much
the
talent in the
talent that
UK.
are in UK, right? So
And
give us
let me give
something.
somebody a shout out. Hold on, let me give somebody a shout
Go
out
ahead.
quick because we realize in terms of UK, in terms of our diaspora in the Jamaican culture, we don't really have a lot of we call it comedian who doing skits. We have
Yeah.
to big up M2K and go over them YouTube because
Oh
support them
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah. Yeah. G.
M2K them been putting in the work and
MK,
DJ them in the street like white
MK.
line just like
Yeah,
myself.
yeah,
Yeah. You know MK are doing
yeah,
things so people go over YouTube and go watching video them because it's
yeah.
our own grown talent. You see me? With some of my time
Support.
when I've watched some of my American video them, you know, 'cause them a do the same work. You get me?
True.
Yeah.
Just as
Go up on him TikTok just the same. Yeah, when even start support our own. And people
Yeah.
also put some respect on the UK DJ name. I talk about the other side of dancehall because we have some talented artists here. Because even Mal E and some of them, you have some bad
Yeah.
artists over here, man.
Lie and the whole
Yeah,
of them. They're making moves. They are
yeah,
definitely making
definitely.
moves. We're going to wrap up this segment because we're going overtime at the moment. But we just want to
And
shout out
after
to
the
people.
interview, we have a couple more things
Yeah, we have
ash
something else to
out.
talk
Yeah,
about.
we have a couple more
Right.
things ash out, but later on.
Before we go on,
No
just
comment.
wrapping up the weekend, we want to shout out to everybody that has been keeping us entertained online. All the DJs, them from Sparks to Crystal Blue, DJ Nate
World
kept us
Power.
entertained over the weekend. World Power, Danny Bless with the segment, Archangel with his Sunday Live as
Yeah.
well.
Mix
Everybody that
master, you
was
know him keeping birthday
master,
thing.
all of them,
Everybody wait.
and Jawil's Earth Strong that happened over the weekend as well. And
You know,
I want
Sir
Juvenile
DJ
show as
Benson as
well.
well with the over art of DJ
right,
Juvenile. You know,
and
deal
I want to
them do them live, them Black Night them.
that
Yeah,
night,
you know.
Legacy
Infinity
Sunday.
UK them do them live, you know. Big up everybody who's been doing the live and keeping the people them entertained during this pandemic. You don't know
Definitely.
anything up.
I
Yeah.
want to give a special shout out to Monique, who is the host of Summer Feel It. So over the weekend, it was a British link up where she spoke to quite a number of the
And
British artists.
hold
Lady
on.
Joe.
And one second. And big up the ladies them who and the ladies still live, the Ray PG them and the Ray them
Yeah,
where are doing
definitely.
the live because ladies don't feel like we have to get to know it. We now forget the ladies them. We have some
Not at
brilliant
all.
ladies DJ in the UK where do them thing. Yeah.
Right.
Proper way.
So over the weekend, Monique had on Lady Danger, I Took a Beanie G, and a bunch of other
And King
UK
Glamour Live had to.
person. So shout out to everybody. King Glamour as well. Keep the people. What is his tagline? There's this word that he always says that I can't remember what it is. I don't remember what it is. But King Glamour.
No big up King Glamour man over him live hat, you know. People who go over King Glamour live, you know, 'cause remember him a play the whole of the
So
girl song them. So ladies go over
grabbing.
the live, they over the hat.
Oh wait, it's the oh my god, the Thursday show. What's the name of his show? Wait, I want to say it. I want to say what it is. Bear
Yeah,
with
but
me.
you don't know. Go up live and people also there's a few
Little quick
events you
Rasta
could
time.
look out for. You get me?
Yeah,
few events.
we can talk about the events them a little more. Let me tell you what name. Wait, Thursday's
Okay.
them name. Tanaya Yard Thursdays. That's
Bro,
the
God.
name of the thing.
Remember, I don't know about I beg the man the sampler because I don't know get it. Man, spend a lot of time and cut it out from YouTube.
Put it sampler. Yeah. Their things, so don't bother beg him the thing. Yeah, the sampler. So we're going to wrap up this segment. Shout out to everybody who has been with us from start until now. We're your Upnlive show team. We're here every Tuesday between 9 and 11, and we are sponsored by Shush Prince. We have a very interesting group who is going to be talking to us shortly. They go by the name of Rockers Element, but we're going to drop some tunes and bring them in and, start a conversation.